Hi everybody. How are we doing? I always love that when comedians ask how everyone's doing and everyone collectively barks. They're like, whoa, 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 ah! I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this a zoo? Anyways, it's me, Danny Zuko. No, my name's Jasmine. I'm named after the rice, not the princess, not the flower. Named after the rice, okay? And like Zach said, I'm 21. I just turned 21. Very exciting, very exciting. But here's something. I got a little fun fact for you, okay? I have never drank before. A hush falls over the crowd. And you're probably thinking, what? A blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman who looks like she has her shit together has never drank before? This is unheard of. This is unheard of. But no, I've never drank before. It just genuinely doesn't sound interesting to me, okay? I'm a kombucha girl and that's all I drink, okay? But when I tell people that I don't drink, they immediately assume it's a religious thing, right? I'm sure all of you assumed I'm a little Christian, okay? But it's not a religious thing, but I get it, okay? I look like the face of modern Christianity. I do. I look like I've been on a mission trip, okay? I look like I hopped on a big old bus with 28 other blonde girls. We drove down to Costa Rica, okay? Hammered in a few nails, took some pics with some kids, and called it a day, okay? I look like I've done that. But I haven't, I'm not religious, haven't been on a mission trip, okay? But it's funny when I tell people my age that I've never drank before, when I tell the Gen Zers, okay? They cannot wrap their head around it. They can't, they're so confused. They're like, wait, so you're telling me, like, you don't want to get drunk in a house that's owned by like 3 30-year-old ex-frat guys in the middle of nowhere? Like, that doesn't sound fun to you? Wait, so like, you wouldn't do shots in their basement that looks like it was halfway remodeled by the Property Brothers, but then they just gave up halfway through so there's bare insulation on the walls and a beer pong table? Like, you wouldn't want to do that? I'd rather stay alive, thank you. Also, bare insulation, way too tempting to touch. It's way too tempting to touch for me. And it's so funny, my parents try so hard to get me a part of the alcoholic community, right? They're doing anything they can. I'll walk downstairs, because I live with do I look like I could live on my own? No. I live with my parents, okay? Jody and Brian. I'll walk downstairs on a Tuesday night, right? And my mom will be like, hey, sweetie, take a sniff of this Costco Chardonnay. You know, and she's swirling it like this, right? She's like, just take it. Oh, it's so buttery, so buttery. Just take a sniff. Just take a sniff. Take a sip. Just sip it. Just try it. Just try it. Drink it, right? It's really aggressive. Drink it. In high school, my parents were like, go to a party. Be rebellious. Be normal. I'm like, no, I'll stay at home and do AP Calculus homework. No, but I am lying a little bit. I've had one sip of alcohol before. One sip. It was last year. I was in New York City staying with my best friend, okay? How cool does that sound? I was staying with my best friend, and I thought, there's no Jody, there's no Costco Chardonnay. This is a safe space to try alcohol, okay? So I went up to my friend and her sister who lived there as well, and I was like, guys, I have something to tell you. think I'm ready to crack a cold one. And I showed him the pregnancy test, it was a whole thing, it was great. And so very quickly it became a religious ceremony, right? In their tiny New York City apartment, they sat me down on the couch, right? And they bestowed upon me the blood of Christ. A grapefruit White Claw. Straight from Jerusalem, straight from Nazareth, right? And I was nervous, okay? I was nervous. But don't worry, I panicked, shed a few tears. I cracked it, took a sip. Immediately I needed a Xanax. Okay? Immediately I'm panicking. Because listen, not drinking is 50% of my personality, okay? The other 50% is looking like a fake Christian. So now that I've cracked a cold one, who am I anymore? Who's Jasmine, right? Oh, but don't worry, I stand before you. I've lived to tell the tale. I hate drinking with lipstick. Everything just spills out. I forget how to be a human. But speaking of New York, anybody from New York, live in New York? Used to? Okay, we've got one New Yorker. But I love going to New York. My sister lives in New York. She lives in Brooklyn. Okay, represent. And I love going out there to visit them. And my favorite part about going to New York is walking around as if like I live there. You know what I mean? As if like I'm a New Yorker, right? White people love to do that. We love to go places and walk around like we run the damn town when we're not from there at all, right? Like I go to New York and I'm fucking New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of, right? As if I'm not from Phoenix, fucking Arizona. I'm like, oh, Broadway, right? As if I didn't kill a scorpion last week, Jesus Christ. And I love walking around and judging all the tourists, right? Oh, look at the tourist. Oh, look at a family trying to take a selfie. Isn't that the worst? Trying to watch specifically a large Mormon family, try to take a selfie at the zoo. The poor dad's just bringing his wingspan as far as he can to fit every generation into one 4x6 iPhone photo. It breaks my damn heart. Okay? Because listen, as an empath, empath in the house. That's my red flag. Okay, that's when I gotta step in and be the hero, right? Because I've gotta make everything about me, okay? I've gotta make everything about me. And I love it. I love walking up to them and being like, hi. Do you guys want me to take your photo for you? Oh my God, of course. Yeah, no, it's like no big deal. And there's like a lot of this going on, right? Oh my God, yeah, it's like no big deal. You and the mom are just like, And then there's the ceremonial exchange of the phones. And it's never an iPhone. Have you ever taken a group photo with an iPhone? No. It's always some crusty-ass looking Android, right? With like an OtterBox case that looks like it could have survived World War I. And it's covered in goo and Cheez-It crumbs from their gooey and Cheez-It-y Mormon kids, right? And I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, okay, right? And then you assume the position. The photo-taking position, right? And I never know how to stand, because I want this family to know that I am taking this professionally, okay? I am an artiste, okay? And so I'm standing like like this always feels way too casual, but like squatting down feels too awkward, right? And so I end up doing this like squat. It like looks like I'm having period cramps. I'm like, okay. And then you do that thing where you start to smile for them. You're like, okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's never cute. Right? And then you go to I just forgot the word hand. Jesus Christ. You go to hand the phone back. And of course the mom, right? Mom. She's always like, oh, can you take another one? Can you take another one? Can you take another one, please? Please. Right? And I'm like, oh, fucking fine. Right? She's like, okay, great. Everybody, come back. Guys, we're gonna take another one. Guys, come back. Ryan, sweetie, come here. Ryan. She's like barking at her child. Ryan, come stand next to mommy. Can you stand next to mommy, please? Stand next to mommy! It's really aggressive. And then you're back to the shit, right? 1, 2. And I'm always like, while we're here, why not take a silly one? Okay? Listen, when I ask families for a silly photo, because I do this for a living, when I ask families for a silly photo, I want them to look like they're pegging each other. I want legs in the air, I need children on the floor, I need Jesus to come down, okay? I need lots happening. But when I ask people for a silly photo, they give me 2 things. There are 2 types of people. There's these types of people, and these types of people. You think this is silly? You think world peace is a fucking joke? Rude. And then you go to hold the, you hand, I forgot the word hand again, Jesus Christ. You go to hand the phone back to them, you and the parents be like, kiss, we make out, whatever. They hire me as their therapist, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'm gonna do a little bit of one more bit that I have. I don't know if I have time or not, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Anyways, I'm sorry, just doing it's demo day up here on the stage. I'm a college student, very fun. I'm a senior at OSU Cascades. Woo! I'm an art major. Yes. It just means I'll be a barista in 2 years. It'll be great. Okay. But no, I'm an art major, so I work a lot with color. I do a lot of graphic design. My life is full of color, okay? And so I'm tired of the names that we have for colors. So I thought we could rename a few, okay? I'll spare you. We'll do a couple good ones here. I don't know if you can see with this green light. Can you see this? It's brown. It's shit brown. Okay, but I am renaming this to Courtney after a spray tan. This is a Courtney or a Paige after a spray tan. A Juliana would be a bit more of a warm tone, right? But Courtney or Paige, they go for the more olive tone. Yeah, that's Courtney after a spray tan. This is a fun one. This is like a robin's eggy color, if that's even a color, okay? I'm changing this to liberal nursery green. This is the color that liberal parents nowadays will paint their nursery head to toe to ensure their child is raised non-binary. And good for them, we love to see it, but also green? I don't know about green. Okay, we'll do one more. We've got a fun red here. Oh, you can see that, nice and bright. We've got a nice red. I feel like a teacher reading a Dr. Seuss book to all of you. This this is red, but I'm renaming this to 8-year-old Josh after eating a piece of red candy. This is his mouth. This is Josh's mouth after eating a piece of red candy. And his mom is not too thrilled. She is not happy. Because they're about to go into Trader Joe's and do their after-school grocery shopping, right? And having a red mouth is not a good look for the Richardson family. It's not a good look for the Richardson family. They are a family of quinoa and Christ. And this red food coloring is not a good look for them. Anyways, my name's Jasmine. Thank you, guys.